Hello, I welcome you to another episode of Before You Take the Stage, and we are still on the chapter 3, which is identify the people around you. And on today's episode, we'll be taking on another subheading, which is Elisha and the woman of Shunem. I will want us to just read two or three verses. That is, I'll be reading from the book of Second Kings, though the verse starts from verse 8 to 17, but I would like to read just from verse 9 and 10. Verse 9 and 10. It says, "And she said unto her husband, Behold now, I perceive that this is an holy man of God, which passeth by us continually. Let us make a little chamber, I pray thee, on the wall, and let us set for him there a bed, and a table, and a stool, and candlestick. And it shall be, when he come to us, that he shall turn in thither." Now, what I want you to understand is that that woman of Shunem was able to identify who Elisha was. And don't forget that I've been emphasizing on a particular subject matter since we have started this particular chapter. I said there's a difference between you just identifying them and also treating them appropriately. Now, the woman of Shunem was able to identify who Elisha was, but she did not just stop there. She had to do the appropriate thing by treating Elisha appropriately. Now, when you read through that verse, you will realize that it was not only Elisha that actually benefited from the woman, but the woman also benefited from Elisha because the woman had no child. And proud of the fact that she was able to identify who Elisha was and treat him appropriately, that gave an avenue for the woman to give birth. Same thing applies to you. Now, you need to be very sensitive for everybody that you come across. Ensure that you treat people right because you don't know the kind of person they have. They are rather. In fact, there are some times that even the things that you might benefit from them might not come to light in the first time you actually meet them, but in subsequent times or days or months or even years to come, you will later reap the benefit of how you treated them. So it is very important for you to ensure that whatsoever that comes across you, ensure that you treat them well, so that the purpose that God has set before you, you achieve it as at when due. Thank you very much for the comment, for the likes, and for the shares. See you in the next episode.